Why, hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary, and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. I did want to begin this episode with a little bit of housekeeping. First of all, thank you for all of the love that you have shown episode 1. I cannot thank you enough. I cannot wait to go on this adventure with all of you. Secondly, note-taking. For those of you who are familiar with me, again, I've got my Obsidian documents over here, which, as you'll notice, I have now categorized into characters, companies, corporations, gangs, locations, miscellaneous, objects, and things that I don't know where to put quite yet. But normally, when I play through games, I take lots of notes as I play. Something which I wasn't quite prepared for with Cyberpunk is just how immersive it would be. And I don't want to jeopardize my immersion by, I don't know, say someone's in my face, shouting something at me. I don't want to pause the game and go and write something up and then come back and, try and re-immerse myself. So, God, the music in the background is going very hard. So moving forwards, I will have, I suppose, allotted note-taking time. So at the beginning of an episode, like we're going to spawn into V's apartment, we can take some notes then. And I am planning on going through the journal and, reading about the world of Cyberpunk today. But when I'm out on a mission, unless it's something really big, I don't want to interrupt the flow of gameplay. So, yeah, just wanted to quickly talk about that because it's something that I do want to make clear, not only to you guys, but to myself, because the note-taking tendencies do have a habit of taking over, unfortunately. I also wanted to say, before I dive in, again, what incredible music. I love that this screen now shows V's apartment. That is such a lovely extra layer of detail. That's really, really nice. I wonder if this will change as the game progresses. Anyway, without further ado, I've yapped enough. Well, I'm about to yap a lot if I read these in-game journal entries, but you know what I mean. Let's continue and dive back in.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did y'all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira, or the Whale?
Kujira?
Apparently the Corp figured it wasn't safe in Japanese waters. Afraid some local fishermen might harpoon it for scientific research. But honestly, it's quite the power move. Wonder what Militech will respond with. Maybe Myers will fly a Rust Bucket B-17 Flying Fortress over Arasaka HQ. Oh, man, that is insensitive. I am so sorry. Where are my manners? President Myers. I mean, of course. You gotta respect the office.
Okay.
Anywho.
While that was ongoing, I did quickly make some notes. Here we go. So if I tab out, here we go. So Ruth Zhang, I believe that's how you would pronounce her last name, radio presenter, I suppose. We've got Militech, President Myers, and Kujira, the Whale, Arasaka aircraft carrier. Cool. That reminds me a lot of what they did in between Witcher 3 chapters, where Dandelion would come in and add a little bit of extra world building. That is really cool. Huh. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to make sure I pause frequently enough so I don't miss out on any of those intermission radio logs, whatever you want to call them, by Ruth. But I feel like with the pace that I play games, I probably won't miss any. Hopefully. Cool. I really, really enjoyed that. Okay, well, let's continue. I forgot we saved here. What a gorgeous view. Mac and Cheese's Brooklyn barista. Spunky Monkey. Okay. Roasted noodles. And we've got this gorgeous song in the background. Vexelstrom. That's It's so cool that it actually shows you what radio station you're listening to. Can I? Hold on. Soup. Is it soup, a juice, a smoothie? Yes. That's funny. Bolshevik vodka with a kick of class revolution. I can change channel. Oh, the blues. Okay, that's kind of nice. What's this one? Night FM. Oh. Whoa, Ritual FM. Okay. Body Heat Radio. Oh, this is a good one. I wonder if there's a bug here because I've got copyrighted music disabled. Impulse.
Delirious, fuck this city, my hood, my slum, my turf, my block, my woods, my wrist, my back, my gas, they strapped, all
holy
black,
shit,
all trapped, getting myself for the rest, never forgetting the past, living the blast, popping
god damn, this is what we heard, wasn't it, on the radio with Jackie in the last episode? God, there are so many radio stations, holy shit. Okay, I'm going to turn it off briefly because I'm going to be talking myself, and I imagine it'll be difficult for me to focus on what I'm reading if in the background we've got some crazy music playing. That is sweet, though. That is really nice that you can set your own radio station and just leave it there. What is this? Am I being advertised to in my own home? I mean, wow, this really is a dystopian future. Look where eyes can't see. I mean, this one's clearly had it. Okay. Again, that is really cool. I love our apartment, by the way. And the fact that I can come over here and if I wanted to, close the blinds. Nice. Okay. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm not going to keep on messing around here. What I want to do is read through the journal. We will have a proper look around our premises at some point, but right now I want to dive on into the journal and just better understand the world of Cyberpunk before I go out there and live it. So that's not how I get there. Journal. That is not what I want to look at. Journal database. There it is. Sorry, I'm there. So what have we got? We've got different settings at the top: fixes, story characters, story locations, districts. There's a lot in here, so I need to figure out which one we want to look at. I am not going to look at every vehicle in the game. I apologize. I know I said I was going to leave no stone left unturned. Maybe one day. But right now, I'm going to leave that alone because I don't think anyone wants to watch me read 54 entries on all of the Oh my god, these look kind of cool though. Hold on. There genuinely might be quite a lot of story in there. I'll see what I'll do. Right now, though, I'm not going to look at them. Weapons, Constitutional Arms Unity. Oh, that's the name of... Oh, the Unity pistol we were using. Oh, okay. Huh. Cutomatic? Okay, I can't be looking at these. World. Here we go. This is what I want to look at. I want to learn more about the world that we're living in. So let's go down here to the ones that I clicked on but didn't quite read. So, Arasaka Corporation. And I will quickly say, if you couldn't give a shit, please use the timestamps below. I'm trying to timestamp my episodes so that if you are looking for a specific thing, a specific reaction, or a specific quest, it should be easy for you to find that. So I will very clearly timestamp in the description below when we are no longer doing this. So anyway, moving on. Arasaka Corporation. The Arasaka Corporation is the longest running or longest operating megacorp in the world. Its origins date back to the mid-20th century when a young Saburo Arasaka inherited his father's nascent company, transforming it into a global leader in security. Today, the Arasaka Corporation is known as an arms manufacturing giant that has had its hands in military conflicts across all continents. Due to the latest advances in technology and the company's seemingly unlimited capital, Arasaka is poised to achieve its political goals on a massive scale. Arasaka soldiers and agents are known not only for their excellent training, but also for their steadfast loyalty to corporate values and CEO Saburo Arasaka himself, who, despite his advancing age, continues to govern the corporation with an iron fist. Even discussions of a succession plan must be kept to a whisper, because no one would dare openly question the authority of the world's greatest weapons empire. Almost no one. Well, we understand that, from the news broadcast we listened to yesterday, and if I go to the notes, and go to the Relic, we know that this is being produced by Arasaka Corporation. Promises immortality. And I think if we go... Do I have one? Arasaka. Developing a piece of cyberware known as the Relic. Hearing that this Saburo Arasaka is clearly getting on in age, and there are talks of a succession plan, part of me wonders if there is some sort of personal interest on his behalf in producing this relic so that he may become an immortal ruler of the Arasaka Corporation. So yeah, Saburo Arasaka. And again, this is the kind of time when I'm happy to make notes. So Saburo Arasaka, the CEO of Arasaka. Okay. And again, I'll add more embellishments in between episodes, because if not, I'm going to be more or less regurgitating what I've just read out loud again when I'm making the notes, and we don't need 4-hour-long episodes. So cool. Arasaka. Understood. Is Militech in here? Not that I can see, because we've heard a little bit about Militech, and I kind of want to learn more and, understand the relationship between Arasaka, Militech, and the other megacorps, as Arasaka was described here. Anyway, Netrunners. This is what I would like to be. Let me quickly wet the whistle. Cheers, everybody. In 2077, the use of computer technology has become truly universal. Some use a PDA, others personal computers, still others a neural processor. Regular Janes and Joes know how to use these systems to access information, communicate, even fight. But there are others who can use the same tech to work wonders. Netrunners. A netrunner knows the ins and outs of computer systems, the programming languages, how to write or mod a killer virus. Deck in hand, they're just as dangerous as a corporate soldier. That was Deck, by the way. Corporate soldier armed to the teeth. Many netrunners are free agents working only for themselves. But a few have signed their own pacts with the megacorps and work to keep corporate data fortresses solid and impenetrable. Today, each and every corporation has a veritable army of netrunners on its payroll. Understandable. Netrunners were once considered the rulers of cyberspace, using their skulljacks to roam a vast global network. God. Doesn't this just sound incredible? They also needed special suits to cool their bodies, although a tub full of ice would do for anyless punks. But this era ended with the cataclysm wrought by the greatest runner of all, Rach Bartmoss. Okay. Cyberspace became a land of demons, cut off by the nearly impenetrable Black Wall. Okay. So I've got a couple notes to make here. We've got cyberspace, now a land of demons at which seemingly at the hands of Rach Bartmoss, the greatest runner of all. And then what I can do is go here, make a netrunner document, and if we come up here and go to add file property, we can add an alias for runner. That way, if I go back here and then go to the cyberspace tab, we can hyperlink runner to lead to... Not like that. Let me try that again. Runner, there we go, of all. There we go. So there's also the black wall relates to cyberspace, or relates to cyberspace. An impenetrable firewall? And then in parentheses question mark, because I'm making a bit of an assumption there. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, moving on to New United States of America, the NUSA. The original United States of America, divided by bitter internal conflicts and stretched apart by dissident forces, finally collapsed into a potpourri of warring states and sprawling, abandoned territories. But when the dust finally settled and disaster became the new normal, the old dreams of unity and national pride were once more united under a new and improved star-spangled banner, behind which stands the new United States of America. Rosalind Myers, that's the president, right? The Union's incumbent president is hell-bent on bringing the rest of the country in line, no matter the cost. We just heard about President Myers in the radio from Ruth. That's cool. Myers' government is supported militarily by Militech, so much so, in fact, that it's hard to tell where the state ends and the corporation begins. In that respect, not much has changed. So Rosalind Myers is her name. Let me go back into here. So if we just put in Myers, President Myers, and then we click here, President Rosalind Myers, President of the NUSA. And then we can also put, I believe I made a Militech tab. Maybe I didn't. Militech. We did. Militech. President Rosalind Myers. I guess I can put before here. Works closely with President Rosalind Myers and the NUSA. And then if we do that. Perfect. Okay. Already I'm beginning to understand so much more about the world. Like, this is awesome. Like, I know nothing about Cyberpunk. Nothing at all. I only know that it looks really heckin' cool. So, yeah. Nomads. Probably my second choice of start. Like, if I could pick again, I probably would have gone Nomad. Corpo, I don't know. I don't feel like I want my character to be associated with any corporation. So, yeah, anyway. The first nomads were farmers forced to leave their land by a series of natural disasters, wars, and corporate machinations. They moved out, gathering in larger and larger groups, hoping to find a better home for their families. But what they saw on their journeys across the states convinced them they were better off staying on the move. Historically, the nomads are divided into 7 nations, such as Snake Nation, the Aldecaldos? By the way, apologies if I butcher any pronunciations. I promise I will try my best. The Aldecaldos and the... Now, I'm going to guess that's Hodays? Hodays? Because you say the J like a huh, I think. Each of which is divided into clans, and from there divided further into individual families. Okay, so there are 7 nations within the nomads. Nomads travel with their entire families in search of gainful employment. They rebuilt cities and factories after the collapse, capitalized C, while also playing an important role in creating the Maglev network. Some clans take jobs from corporations, seasonal of course, so as to not stay too long in one place, while others work for local communities. Nomads place value on family, biological or not, and follow their own unique code. They demonstrate loyalty to family and clan above all else. So nomads, there are, was it 7? 7 nations within the... There are 7 nations of nomads, we'll put it that way. And then something else, the collapse, which I'm assuming this is the collapse of the USA. And inevitable rise of the new United States of America. That's my guess as to why that's been capitalized there. Okay, North California. Since the end of the Unification War. I just want to learn more about all of this. Is there a Unification War up here? Ah, there's not. Maybe we'll learn more as well. There is! Unification War. It's there. Okay. North California has struggled to lead the free states in their opposition the NUSA's agenda for reintegration. As a leader in the worlds of finance and biotech, NorCal maintains one of the largest armed forces of any free state. However, even their substantial might is too little to challenge the federal government in open conflict. Instead, NorCal leadership stations its forces along the border, with the highest concentrations of troops being placed on the border with South California, a state which has declared its allegiance to the NUSA government. Okay, so this is awesome. So Unification War, we'll make a note of that there, and then we've got North California, one of the free states who do not align themselves with the NUSA, standing in opposition of their agenda for reintegration. Okay. They have a high concentration of troops on the border with South, or I should put, was it South California or Southern? I think it's South California, who declared their allegiance to the NUSA. Okay. We're getting a really good picture of the world now, aren't we? Unification War and the Metal Wars. Okay. I will once again wet the whistle. Cheers, everybody. The Unification War, sometimes called the Metal Wars, was a series of armed conflicts spanning from January 2069, nice, to June 2070. It was fought between the NUSA and the Free States, supported by Militech and Arasaka, respectively. Okay, there we go. There we go. So Arasaka is... Okay, but let me keep reading. It was fought between the NUSA and Arasaka, respectively. The conflict's name differs depending on who you ask. The NUSA and Militech supporters call it the Unification War, whereas Arasaka and certain free states have preferred the name Metal Wars. North California stood on the side of the free states, while South California stood by the NUSA. Note, Night City remained independent throughout the conflict. That is intriguing. The war was finally concluded by a ceasefire signed in Arvin, SoCal. However, both sides declared victory for themselves and found the terms of peace largely unsatisfactory, causing many to believe the outbreak of another armed conflict is only a matter of time. The Free States were obliged to forfeit their independent status, albeit only on paper, as they would remain autonomous in practice. Ultimately, the NUSA chose to accept the conditions of this peaceful resolution rather than risk escalation of the war across the globe, resulting in potentially millions of casualties and, more importantly, a deep recession. Arasaka and Militech suffered heavier losses than any other corporation or government body involved in the conflicts. Both megacorps lost billions of euro dollars in military equipment, and because Militech had their own boots on the ground, they additionally lost the lives of thousands of soldiers, whom they staunchly referred to as independent consultants. I cannot get enough of this. What a cool, somewhat, well, no, incredibly depressing and dystopian future. Right. I'll make all of the notes on this later. I'm not going to worry about, again, writing that up right now. What else do we have up here then? The Unification War. So we're 7 years out. We're 7 years post-Unification War. Growl FM is a Dogtown-based underground radio station aimed at catering to anti-establishment listeners. NC authorities have classified the station as pirate radio, regularly confiscating or destroying its illegally installed transmitters. Yet, Growl FM always finds a way back to its listeners' ears. The charismatic and uncompromising voice of Growl FM DJ Ash speaks to her audience directly and spews nothing but the truth, a claim denied by the station's critics. Once she's researched a story, she doesn't pull any punches, often covering risky stories about corporations, officials, politicians, gangoons, warlords, and ordinary citizens. The news and reports on Growl FM spare no one, because in the world of Growl FM, nobody is untouchable. And let's not forget the music. Carefully curated, bold, sometimes surprising, another reason why Growl FM has so many loyal listeners. Okay, so DJ Ash is at the helm of Growl FM. DJ Ash. DJ Ash runs Growl FM. Ruthless in her research and subsequent storytelling, or I don't know how to word it. Subsequent delivery of stories? That will do. And I'll just put under Growl FM for now. Pirate Radio. Cool. Next up, Combat Cab. In a city overrun with gang violence, shootings, and cyber psycho attacks, security is at a premium. Anyone traveling to, or more likely passing through, the city's sketchiest neighborhoods always dial the number for Combat Cab. As detailed on their site, Combat Cab's fleet of heavily armored vehicles can protect passengers from all weapons across the caliber spectrum. The fact that they are the only transportation company operating within areas controlled by gangs, such as Slick Street, should speak for itself. In recent years, the Delamain cab service has risen to claim the top market share in the heart of the city, but public data terms financed by Combat Cab can still be found. Cool. I wonder if we can call the Combat Cab to come and pick us up. Like when you could set Roach to automatically travel down a road. I wonder if you can do the same here, but through the lens of you having hired a taxi. Cool. Corporations. Oh, here we go. We've got a bunch of names in here. Arasaka, Militech, Trauma Team, Kang Tao, Biotechnica, and Zetatech. I've seen the Biotechnica logo in one of those adverts we saw on the TV yesterday. In the latter half of the 21st century, corporations are international financial behemoths, mega corporations. They have their own political aims, even waging more or less open conflicts against the competition. It's no exaggeration to say that corporations are what shapes the reality and life of an ordinary person. Just take a look around. Every object in your home came off some production line in a factory belonging to one of the megacorps. Another one delivers electricity to your home, so you can watch TV news on a media conglomerate's channel, which in turn has corporations as a majority of its shareholders. Everything you drink, even to a certain extent the air you breathe, it all comes from global concerns. Even if you're blissfully unaware of this, the corporations still influence every aspect of your life. They're at your fingertips. Ah, those fingers are chrome? What manufacturer? Exactly. Okay. I'll take notes on all of these names later. ICE. ICE stands for Intrusion Countermeasures Electronics. That is a gorgeous picture, by the way. Look at that. The most advanced form of security on the net. Every sane corporation has a crack division of netrunners making sure their data fortress is well protected. Meanwhile, every self-respecting netrunner does everything they can to find a backdoor in corporate ICE and gain access to their subnet. Cutting through very thick ICE requires a lot of skill, precision, and dumb courage. Otherwise, you may end up with your synapses fried to a crisp. They mentioned under the netrunners entry about how they had to wear special suits. Here we go. They also needed special suits to cool their bodies. And when we ran into T-Bug earlier, again in episode 1, she was wearing quite an interesting suit. So I wonder if, again, they look cool, don't they? They look really cool. Right, let's go back up here. Mercenaries. Let's say you've got a serious problem, and just so happens you'd rather not get the police involved, nor your buddies at the Corp who usually deal with this stuff. Maybe you were directly responsible for a shipment that mysteriously disappeared, or you'd like to see somebody else's shipment disappear. Somebody knows too much about you, someone chose to work for the wrong corp, or maybe someone has suddenly become no longer necessary. In that case, you need someone to handle things for you, a techie, solo netrunner, or someone with more specialized skills. You need a mercenary. Mercs typically work with fixers, a go-between who slap together a team of pros with the right skills for the client. Fixers will take care of all the messy intricacies of dirty biz. You won't even have to meet the merc doing it for you. If that's what you want, the job will get done quickly and discreetly. For the right price, of course. Most mercs start out on the street, taking whatever comes their way until they can catch a fixer's attention. Only a few of them end up like Morgan Blackhand or Andrew Boa Boa Wayland. That is to say, legends. And of course, we know about both of them from Jackie in the last episode. Cool. Very cool. NCPD, the Night City Police Department. The law enforcement the city needs and deserves. Now, they say the best way to know a city is through its police force. The NCPD is an underfunded, under-equipped, understaffed organization where every officer puts their life on line each day. It's no surprise that most badgers in the NCPD have lost faith in their thankless jobs. An atmosphere of apathy and corruption pervades the department, while many officers on the street react with brutality and aggression due to the stress and nature of their work. Nevertheless, some badgers still wholeheartedly believe in defending ordinary citizens and making sure the urban jungle doesn't descend into complete chaos. For them, a badge still means something in this city, and a gun is still a tool to protect and serve. Run into one of these zealots and most gangoons will get on their knees, hands between their head. Refuse and they're almost certain to get a bullet. Of course, like everywhere else, real power is held in the hands of corporations. The police force's official sponsor is Night Corp, but the NCPD is also beholden to the interests of Arasaka and Militech. Oftentimes, when official investigations get stonewalled, the NCPD will hire mercenaries on the sly to obtain evidence in areas under corporate jurisdiction that forbid any police presence. None of that changes the fact that when people are in trouble, they call the NCPD, who arrive on the scene to protect and serve to the best of their abilities. Never heard of Night Corp before. That's new. Okay. Petrochem. Our planet's moving forward thanks to Petrochem. That commercial slogan is only half exaggerated thanks to its partnership with the bioengineering corporation Biotechnica. Petrochem converts genetically modified wheat grown on Biotechnica's millions of acres of farmland into the biofuel of the future, CohhH2. In addition, it also has limited rights to grow its own modified grain. That means nobody can entirely avoid Petrochem. Though, while their influence and resources shouldn't be overstated, their competitors are fully aware of Petrochem's economic and political power. If the megacorporation were able to monopolize fuel production in the country, Petrochem would call the shots on everything. That's why the corp doesn't skimp on its security, hiring the best industry counter-intel specialists and always stationed on high alert. An attack could come from anywhere and at any time. I wonder then if we'll run into Petrochem and Biotechnica when we venture outside of Night City. And maybe that would have been something we would have dealt with during the Nomad start, potentially. Scavengers. You could call them grave robbers were it not for the fact that they never wait for a body to reach the graveyard, nor for it to actually be dead. The scavengers specialize in acquiring high-quality implants, by whatever means necessary. If you've got tech that's as expensive as a moderately sized mansion in the North Oak, you're asking for trouble. That's why you want to make sure those implants can make themselves useful in a dark, rainy alley, or that Trauma Team will come for you instead of a shady-looking guy with a black bag and a thick Eastern European accent. I wonder then if this is going to be some sort of mechanic in the game where as we acquire bigger and better cyberware, we will have to fend off scavengers who are, drawn to the allure of maybe owning what we have spent our hard-earned money on. That's fun. Solo. Soldier, corporate bodyguard, cyber ninja. They can call themselves whatever they want, but to the rest of the world, they're simply solos. They are mercenaries who specialize in combat skills, whether on the battlefield or as a private hustle. Hired muscle. They'll fight for corporate or government armies, private security companies, criminal organizations, even the police. But most prefer to earn their eddies on shorter-term jobs. We live in increasingly trying times, so solos have no shortage of opportunities. It's guaranteed work in a still growing industry, but it does have its dark side. Every professional solo needs to keep up with trends in new tech and invest in better equipment, weapons, cyberware, gadgets, and supplements which will ensure they stay smarter, faster, and stronger than their opponents. But they must also remain vigilant, as this push for progress can cross a line from which there is no return. According to official MaxTac data, solos are the largest demographic in confirmed cyberpsychosis cases. Okay, we did see on the ticker in last episode's news story something about a cyber psycho. So I'm guessing they're one and the same. Techies, they look cool. You see a few odd nuts and bolts or scraps of metal. A good techie sees a work of art. You press a button and the device just works. A techie knows why and how to make it work better. Techies are the sort to cut their teeth on tech by taking it apart and putting it back together. They open an electric panel and not only know how to shut off the power, but also send an elevator to a specific floor, reconnect alarm systems, or control a military bot from a safe, remote distance. They're also needed wherever hardware meets soft brain dance editing being one common example. Techies know it's not enough to have all the ones and zeros in the right place. You need something to feed the code into. They can calibrate implants with ease, understand the pages and pages of minute specifications, and use this knowledge to their advantage. Most people think they don't need a techie, that their once-a-month Ripper-Doc tune-ups are more than enough, that they've got their back against a wall. Bombs are exploding next door, and pop! Something breaks. Suddenly, a techie seems handy indeed. So I'm going to be kind of like a blur between a techie and a netrunner if I continue to go down the path that I've begun with my talent tree. Trauma Team, who we ran into when we handed off Sandra Dorset. 7 minutes or a refund. That's the Trauma Team guarantee. The type of guarantee that warms a policyholder's heart as they begin to bleed out in an alley. Assuming you haven't lost consciousness from blood loss, don't worry as you count the seconds of life slipping from you, because help is on the way. First, you'll see a heavily armored AV descend from the sky, using its heavy machine gun turrets to mow down the bastards who are trying to kill you. Then, you'll see the medics, your guardian angels clad in green and white and armed to the teeth. And once the Trauma Team staff puts you back together, you'll get the bill Sorry, that really threw me. Together. You'll get the bill for your copay. It may have a long list of zeros attached to it, but you'll still sign up for a half-year policy extension with a smile on your lips. Trauma Team provides medical, paramedical, and extraction services in all of the world's major cities. Their services are highly respected and sought after by those who can afford them. In fact, this may be the only corporation that enjoys such a high level of public trust. They don't play politics. They don't ask questions. As long as you pay your dues, your life is safe in their hands, no matter how dire the situation. I wonder if we can take out a policy with them. So Sandra Dorset was a platinum Trauma Team member. Again, I wonder if that is something we will have access to. I'm trying to think of like video game mechanics and, you know, when I fall below maybe 20% life, if I can automatically summon Trauma Team to come and like back me up and put me back together maybe. Anyway, the final one for now, and I know there's probably more in here. I think it'd be nice to maybe tackle one of these an episode. Wildlife in Night City. Animals are a rare sight in Night City, but it wasn't always like that. Once upon a time, you could hear the cries of seagulls at the marina, swat your way through swarms of flies at the bazaar, and best of all, step in dog shit at the park. Everything changed in the second half of the 21st century when the city was brought to a standstill by animal-borne diseases. In 2051, 7,000 victims Oh, sorry. 2059, 10,000. 2061, 12,000. The panicked city council decided to eliminate all birds in the city, while exterminators started using military equipment for traps and fumigation. Personal pets could be kept, though owners were saddled with huge tax bills. I see. So further enriching that world building of how exactly Night City came to be what it is today. Cool. And again, I'll look through the rest of these at some point, because I'm guessing story locations. Oh, I'll look now. They're quite short. El Coyote Koyo? A dive in Haywood run by the universally liked Mama Wells. Oh, it's run by her. Oh. I did make a note for Mama Wells after the events of episode 1. I said hangs out there. No. Runs. The El Coyote. I think we say Coyote. Coyote? Coyote? There's different pronunciations. We know her son, Jackie Wells. There we go. That's better. Its clientele mainly consists of locals, but anyone who can appreciate good food and has the means to pay for it is greeted with open arms. And then V's mega building. That is huge. Besides the 2,000 apartments identical to V's, this Watson mega block also features luxury penthouses on its upper floors. Further down, you can find various service points, stores, market stalls, a gym, even a shooting range. To a certain extent, mega buildings are truly self-sufficient, self-contained ecosystems. Many of their long-term residents, especially netrunners, haven't stepped outside in years. Wow. And again, I promise you, I'll read the rest of these. So got V, T-Bug, Jackie. Wakaka. No. We'll save the rest for another episode. I'm quite happy with about half an hour's worth of reading. There is one thing I do want to read though. Can I? Oh, I think I might have to access it via the menu. Yeah. I will read this, then we'll finally play. So if I go back into here, shards. Here we go. The Relic. Why all the fuss? For years, experts in the field of cybernetics, neurology, and psychology have been desperately trying to merge human consciousness with silicon. Until now, their efforts have been unsuccessful, though scientists have managed to create artificial intelligences that can compare, or indeed surpass, human intellect. Copying the human eye has remained beyond our capabilities. Attempts to do so have merely resulted in sophisticated chatbots, digital awareness capable of mimicking human speech and mannerisms but devoid of self-awareness. Today, experts from Arasaka announced a breakthrough. Their newest project, dubbed the Relic, allows human minds to be copied onto shards no larger than a cred chip. What's more, the shard can be slotted into one's neural port, allowing its user to hear and see digitized personality constructs. Huh. Okay, so thinking about this, Saburo, is it? Saburo Arasaka. Getting on in age so much so that succession talks are being whispered about. What if Saburo Arasaka is, in his old age, planning to put himself... Is it the Relic or one of many? There's one at the moment, it would seem. And then maybe that allows him to become some sort of, again, immortal ruler of Arasaka, where he can basically make someone his mouthpiece because they can hear him via the chip. Sadly, I haven't been able to personally examine the specifications of this remarkable piece of technology. Access to the Relic is heavily restricted by Arasaka, and only a small select group of testers are allowed to participate in this program. Unsurprisingly, these testers are among the wealthiest and most influential people in the world. Precisely the kinds of people Arasaka would like to have in its pocket. For the ordinary consumers reading this, don't expect the Relic to hit mass markets anytime soon. Well, they've essentially found a way to offer people immortality. of course, that would be the perfect way for them to not necessarily earn, but get these other rich, affluent, influential people in their back pocket, because I imagine they would do anything to have that technology at their disposal. And you know, just using basic video game logic here, for it to be on that news article, for there to be... Oh, hello, lighting. For there to be a note about it right here, the Relic must have an important role to play in the story. And I would wager, considering it is an Arasaka creation, that Saburo Arasaka is behind its... not necessarily its development, but pushing for it to be developed so that he can maintain his position as CEO, right? Turn on TV. I was just looking at the minimap, which I'm kind of covering. There is like a red icon here. Turn on TV. Oh, I have 2 televisions, apparently. Okay. Oh.
Welcome to today's local news on N54. I'm Jillian Jordan.
Jillian Jordan.
For the 3rd consecutive year, Militech has been touted as Night City's best corporation to work for. This prestigious award can be attributed to the numerous employee benefits they offer, such as 5 paid vacation days a year, unlimited access to stimulant pharmaceuticals, and implant acquisition assistance. Were that not impressive enough, 34% of Militech employees have also been promised a retirement package.
Wow.
In other news, the NCPD welcomes a boost to its authority. As of today, the police may detain criminal suspects for up to 1 year without formal prosecution.
Jesus Christ.
The NCPD scored another victory with the adoption of a policy allowing the shooting of a limb to be considered a warning shot, a change that should keep officers safer. The Night City Office of Cybernetic Technology has been formally dissolved as a result of budget cuts. The office formerly responsible for implant certification will shutter its doors next Tuesday. The administrators of implant authorization are now the manufacturers, guided by the standards they themselves have established.
Oh, would you look at that?
Thank you for joining all of us here at N54 News. We'll see you next time.
That was that was depressing. Oh? Alright, I'm getting up. What the hell? Whoa, hold on. Did you see that? Oh, look. Can I crouch? That is like the same glass that you can see in Blade Runner. I know this because I really wanted to get myself a set. They were £85, so I went for some cheap knockoffs instead. That's a really cool added detail. I like that a lot, actually. Really like that. Cool. 34% of Militech employees were offered a retirement package. Enjoy your 5 days of paid vacation. Dear, oh dear. God, I love this world, but I also hate it. But I love it. I love the dystopian nature of it all. What I hate is how it feels like we're slowly creeping towards that in our own life. Anyway, let's not get too depressing out the gate, shall we? Look at all these drinks. Wow, amazing. Check my email. Over substance. Body needs some tweaks. Approach the mirror in your apartment or safe house and select the change appearance. Got some favorite threads, create outfits. Okay, cool. Will do. Let's go and check out the what have I got on my desk over here? Some lovely pictures. I love just soaking. Oh, Dickin' whiskey. Anything else is just frills. Sure. What else have we got over here? Got a little glass. What appears to be a model of an Arasaka building? Cool. Right, let's check our emails. Mega Medicine Lottery! from Woofsil87. Attention, Mega Medicine Lottery. Buy 2 tickets, get the 3rd for free. Thousands of prizes are still available. Drugs, reanimators, primary care appointments, surgery vouchers, blood screens, cyberpsychosis vaccines, Ripidoc referrals, and our grand prize, a 1-year Trauma Team premium package? I'm in. Sounds good to me. Penis nanogel scam alert from unknown. Warning, scam alert. Do not click on any emails with ads for penis enlargement nanogel. This is a scam. Ordinary gels cannot stimulate new cell growth. Okay. The only tested and proven method for penis enhancement is still the Erisex hormone treatment. Our scientists at Erisex have developed a formula that will dramatically increase the length and girth of your penis in only 7 days. Join the thousands of other satisfied customers and order your kit today. I didn't believe it would work, but I was desperate. I only had a week to get my penis big, and I knew Mr. Stud wouldn't cut it. What the hell am I reading? Fortunately, Erisex did the trick, and I've still got the nail marks on my back to prove it. Thanks, Erisex. Richard Towers, a real customer. Verified penis growth. I like that because the nickname for people called Richard is Dick. Dick Towers. Well done. Well done, CD Projekt. Alert, you've been attacked. From AlertBot. Warning, malware detected. Your computer has been attacked by 3 demons. Our system detected 2 attempts to obtain your personal data, 1 attempt to corrupt your neural processor. Immediate action required. Our threat neutralization software can prevent identity theft and implant hijacking. Remember, hostile netrunners can infiltrate your nervous system and force you to commit terrible crimes, such as fraudulent bank transfers, assault, theft and/or armed robbery, as well as suicide. To protect yourself, click the Scan Now button. Our sophisticated anti-demon software will eliminate all threats immediately. If you do not scan in the next 5 minutes 17 seconds, your operating system may suffer irreversible damage. Protect yourself now. And finally, the Auto Fixer. Vehicles buying. Ooh. Okay, on the AutoFixer net page, you'll find all vehicles currently up for sale. You can access this net page from the computer in your apartment or from other computers throughout Night City marked with a icon. A vehicle's picture may display an icon to indicate that it comes equipped with a built-in feature. Machine gun, missile launcher, and crystal coat customizer. As your street cred grows, so will the number of vehicles available to you on AutoFixer. Okay, so I gotta prove myself before I can get the really cool whips. Understandable. What up, valued human customer? Hold on. What up, valued human customer? Let me guess. Still driving that old set wheels and bored out of your gourd? El Capitan got you covered. Check out my new net page, AutoFixer. Pretty slick name if you ask me, to find your new ride today. Just click pay and boom, Night City streets are all yours. You demand, El Capitan supplies. Simple as that. What are you waiting for? Visit AutoFixer now and bye. Apologies for the crap accent, but I'm trying to immerse myself. So, oh yeah, here we go, AutoFixer. Welcome to Mama El Capitan Raises AutoFixer net page. By today, huge collection, new vehicles added regularly. Set AutoFixer is your homepage. So what, I can go over here and have a look? Quadra. Oh, wow. How much money do I have? I don't think I... My God, look at these cars. Rayfield is on here. I can get the Erendite Guinevere? How much is that going to cost, though? I've got 1,000. 1,000! I can't buy any of this yet. Even this shitty little van is 16K. I love that they all have descriptions as well. Look at that. That is so cool. It says earn more street cred. Okay, I see. And then other. Militech Hellhound? Oh my God. Bikes. Oh shit. I need all of them. Is it possible to collect all of them? Growl FM. Let the stars die? Oh my God. Look how much there is to read in here. And again, don't worry, I'm not going to read any more now. I've read enough, but I will read all of this. Hotline. Contact us? Page not found. Netwatch. This is so cool, guys. I love this. Mayor of Night City Trauma Team. Trauma Drama Member Access. Medical Services. Package. Can I buy the package? Doesn't seem like I can. Medical services? Contact. So I need to go to the trauma team building, NC Ring Road North. And maybe there I can get involved. And there's a new news station. 2 news stations. Max Stacks on a roll. Highway extension. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe how much there is here. Another shootout in Watson. Is that from yesterday? Clashes broke out again between local gangs on the streets of Watson. Members of Maelstrom and the Tiger Claws. I Play the Seagull feature interview. Watch out for acid rain. Nomads in Night City. Page content sponsored by Militech and Petrochem, so we can see who is running Network News 54. Around the world, a sweet souvenir. Riots in the Amazon plains. Africa looks to the stars. The government of New Africa has once more teamed up with Orbital Air. Again, I will read all of this. I promise you. I'm nearly an hour in, and I'm yet to leave my apartment. Like, I wanna go and do something out in the world before I, you know, have to wrap this up. Samurai Web. Hear my call, I'm chipping in. Total War, I'm chipping in. Casings fall, I'm chipping in. Isn't that the lyrics of what we... Oh my god, there's so much in it. Aren't they the lyrics of what we heard at the end of episode 1? Samurai fan page. Again, I promise you I will read all of this, but just not right now because I want to go. I want to go and actually do a little bit of questing. But they will get read. I vow it. Smart frames. Look in mirror. So this is where I can make customizations to myself. Shower and toilet. Oh. Huh. I wonder if this... Oh. I wonder if this has any practical use. Like if I go out into the open world and get myself absolutely shot to shit and I'm covered in blood, if coming back here is like necessary to make sure you're no longer bloodstained. Flush? Okay. Okay, well, I think I'm done in here for now. It's only taken us about 55 minutes. Classic. Let's go. Let's leave. We've got to go and find Jackie. That is the current objective. Hello, Night City. I have arrived. Oh, Regina Jones.
Hey, V. Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Regina Jones. So, hold on. If I'm going to try and get to my quests. Journal? Ripperdoc, Phantom Liberty, The Gig. Oh, we've still got that going. And retrieve the ping quick hack from the Netrunner. T-Bug's probably the last person you'd expect to do presents. She's not the kind of gal who goes around buying novelty coffee mugs or t-shirts of your favorite comic book hero. But a Netrunner program? For you? For the job? Shit, she must really like you, SA. Okay. Sorry, I've somehow moved my keyboard. There we go, that's better. Okay, T-Bug, thank you. And then we've got The Gig. We have to go and see Wakako. Okay. Ripperdoc. So let me just quickly go into my phone. And let's call Regina Jones. Will she answer?
V.
Tell me about Watson.
How'd you describe Watson in one sentence?
The Japanese built Kabuki, but the Chinese live there mostly.
Okay.
The outside used to be plated in chrome, now it's covered in rust. We have an entire aquarium full of corpos, and that's no metaphor. Know what all that comes out to?
One sentence is never enough?
That's Watson.
Gotcha. Okay, that seems like the sort of thing. Again, I'll make a note of that later. There was a pop-up on my screen just now.
See you
Regina,
around.
I'm going to have to hang up. Something about hostile encounters. And how you have to make your own decision about how you deal with things. And I can see there is a health bar. Who is this? It's a racketeer. Are they bullying somebody? What is happening down here? Oh, yeah, look. Lilia Filatova. All right, how can I save her? We could reboot optics, short circuit. Let's reboot optics. Oh, I made a mistake. Shit. Ah, this has all gone horribly wrong. No. Yep. My plan was gonna work, but then I misclicked. I thought grab was on X. So I was gonna reboot optics, slide in, grab them around the neck, bash their head on a wall. What ended up happening was I ran in, crouched, puffed my inhaler. Shit. Ah. Crap. Did she get out then? Well, she's safe. We saved her. Lizzie, Wizzy, and the Meta Dwarves. I wonder if we can find Lizzie out there in the world somewhere. Rent paid. Chromanticore. That's so embarrassing. Okay, guys. No more mistakes. Perfect gameplay starting now. I wondered if maybe had I done that in a more, shall we say, victory at all costs, the boardroom massacre of 64. Men's magazine. I wonder had I done that in a more professional manner. Is this her? That's Ashraf Wahid. I don't know where she's gone, the lady that we seemingly saved. I'm going to disable the double tap to dodge. I don't know where that would be. Controls? Dodging on movement input. Yes. That's better. That's better. I
You embarrassed?
keep double tapping my keys like an absolute fool.
Just later, all right? I
Wow.
got a clusterfuck on my hands right now.
So you are embarrassed.
Fucking gaunt piece of shit.
Oh god, I want to... What's this say? Oh, elevator. Okay, I want to quickly just... Whoa! Look down there. Holy shit. That's so cool.
NCPD! Open up!
We got a call! We're here to help!
We know you're in there!
Can I assist? Grab! No, 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 don't grab! Don't grab! That would be bad.
What now?
Sorry. Oh, no, 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 don't get aggressive. Don't get aggressive. I'm
That's
sorry.
right. Now get gone.
Sorry. I got in your business and I realized I shouldn't have done that. That was touch and go, guys. That was touch and go. I've also been told that I want to be using this more often. The quick hack interface as a way to see things in my nearby environment, such as shards. Because apparently I missed some in episode 1, and, you know, I was trying to be diligent, but apparently I still missed some. I will admit, Jackie constantly saying, get a move on, was kind of killing it for me in terms of wanting to explore more, because I just felt like I was pissing him off. So, okay. Oh, Second Amendment. We've seen the adverts for the Second Amendment. I wonder if we can go over there. Wow. Oh, look, he's wearing a samurai shirt. Chipping in. I can talk.
What's up, Chew? You want some?
No, I'm good. Right, what do we got through here?
Shit, come on!
Cheap and fully automatic buy now. Can you buy guns from a vending machine? Holy shit. Fuyutsuki Electronics. What are these here? Bushido. Okay, we've seen these adverts before. The Cartesian Duelists. I wonder if you can go and watch a...
Oh, no.
Wow.
Personality reading. You took a criminal, poked around in their brains, the right neural pathway.
This is... I cannot get over just how gorgeous this game is. This is beautiful. And I'm just in some like murky, foggy, crappy little area, but it just looks so good. Hello.
It's all a shitstorm anyway.
It's all a shitstorm anyway. I couldn't agree more.
Hey, yo, V.
Hey!
How about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
I can beat on the brat. Track job. I can chat to the bot. How's it going?
How's it going? Fight's about to start. Not gonna watch, take notes.
Malone versus Hernandez? Nah. Our Chrome friend here don't watch TV. Don't talk neither. Only way he communicates is with them fists.
I love how he's already duct taped up a little bit on the elbow. Where'd you get him from?
Where'd you get him, Fred?
Off the street. Saw him looking up at me with these big, sad eyes. So I took the poor pup in. Fed him, clothed him. Nah, for real. He's a military bot.
Okay.
Got a sweet deal, and a tumor mine tossed in a few upgrades. Now, here we are.
Sure, let's do it. I'll punch the shit out of your new robot. Why not?
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
Oh, we're going like that, are we? Okay. Come on. Oh, I feel really bad.
You got one hell of a punch there, kid.
I kind of beat the shit out of him.
I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
What? I'll sit on the bench and chat with you, sure. You want me to fight other people? Do you go in the ring yourself?
You go in the ring yourself.
Not anymore. Skull's taking too much of a beating. Reflexes ain't what they used to be.
There's ways of fixing that. Korenzikov should do the trick.
Rather dish out my eddies for something else. It's time I started taking it easy.
Understandable. Okay, tell me about these fights.
You mentioned something about fighting.
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal,
Okay.
but very lucrative.
Yeah, lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Okay. Sounds fair. I'm not gonna kick up a fuss.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said, good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Sure.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside or what? Not yet. You can start in Kabuki.
Kabuki!
I believe in you,
Oh.
Time to show this city what you're made of.
So it's a district. I've been wondering what Kabuki is. Understood. What if... Oh, he sent me a message. All right, a couple of words about who you're going up against. In Kabuki, I won't spoil this. Just come and see. Arroyo, Buck, 6th Street Ganger, real piece of shit. Glenn Caesar, Fists with Effin' Hammers, and Animals Club, Rhino, Woman's a Legend, lays everyone flat. Okay. What do you have for sale, Fred?
For sale.
Only top shelf gear.
Okay. What have we got here then? Capacity booster, stamina booster, health booster, 10% max health for 1,800 seconds. Very useful should we find ourselves in the ring. Clubs, baseball bats. They're very expensive though. 7,000 eddies for a bat. I have 1,000 to my name and I thought that was pretty good. Oh, what are these? Melee weapon mod. 10% crit chance and 20% damage for attacks performed midair. 20% knockdown chance for mid-air crit hits. Performing a sprint attack allows you to perform an unlimited number of combo attacks for 2 seconds. Each successful attack during this effect's duration gives more attack speed. Wow. Silencio, 20% crit chance when crouched and undetected. That's really nice, actually. That is really nice. Blood Bruiser, blunt weapon mod. Makes the weapon lethal and gives a chance to apply bleeding equal to 60% of the weapon's stun chance. Okay. And then finally, KO. More damage, more knockdown chance on stunned enemies, more stamina cost, lower speed. Okay. Gotcha. So if I want to go for the non-lethal approach, and I'm guessing by default then blunt weapons cannot be lethal? Unless you knock them down and then maybe beat the shit out of them afterwards. Because it says here on Blood Bruiser, makes the weapon lethal. Which I'm guessing, you know. Okay, I can sell junk. For $12 dollars. Wow. Shit. I feel like Scrooge McDuck. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad we had that chat. And now I've got a brand new quest.
Sorry, I can't. No.
What is this over here? Police line, do not cross. I can almost guarantee if I were to cross that, they'd either open fire, as we've now discovered that the NCPD can shoot limbs, and that counts as a warning shot. So, yeah, I won't put that to the test. I just want to quickly see, did I equip my guns? Right, so when I was in that fight earlier, where I accidentally slid into the inhaler, I tried to swap to my gun, but I couldn't. So maybe I was doing the wrong keybind. What I do need to quickly check, because I've seemingly forgotten, is how do I dodge now that I'm not doing that? Jump, sprint, sprint, crouch, crouch, left control. Ah, there we go. Okay. On it. New job, the gun. Second Amendment. Hello, sir. Wilson! Oh, it says at the bottom, V, your sweet little 45's waiting for its daddy. Purrs after every shot. Did I miss that dialogue?
A little out of it, huh? Come on, spit it out.
Let's have a look.
Let's see it. Is it this? Dying Night. Wilson Lexington gives you the additional hope of seeing yet another night city sunrise. Increases damage while moving and guarantees shock with rapid hits. It's $0. So this must be my gun. Nice. Cool. Brilliant. Thank you, buddy. What else have we got in here then? Packs. Makes the weapon non-lethal. More damage outside of combat. Minus damage overall. Shuffler. More weapon swap speed, lower reload speed, 10% crit chance with ricochet, converts 15% of damage dealt to thermal damage and gives a 3% chance to apply burn. Spine Tickler, 10% chance to cause an EMP blast when shooting an enemy with a fully charged weapon. Supercharger, again, these are tech weapon mods. So what is this? This is a... I'm using a tech pistol at the minute with Scorch, but Dying Night is a power pistol. So they wouldn't work. Critichet would. 10% chance to crit with Ricochet. Okay. Head Toll. Sniper and Precision Rifle mod. Gives bonuses for headshot kills. 15% fire rate. Pistol Revolver mod. For 5 seconds after drawing a weapon, gain more crit chance, lower bullet spread, more weapon swap speed. This is so cool. We can get a silencer! Oh, I've got to get that. The CS1 Taipan, 100% stealth damage. Oh, we have to. And they do a scope. Can I buy both? No. I'm a little short to buy both. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, let's go for the silencer. I already have a mod, apparently. Silencio. Oh, but it's the melee weapon. Sorry. That works quite nicely then. That does work quite nicely. A digital short scope crafted. More additional range. More zoom. Let's go for, I think, the Gimlet Eye to me, just at a glance, looks better. Like a better scope for me, I think. No, we'll go for handyman. There we go. Right, so if I exit, upgrading iconic weapons. You just acquired an iconic weapon. Iconic weapons possess unique abilities. However, they cannot be improved with weapon mod. Shit. Should have checked that. With the appropriate components, iconic weapons can be upgraded to a higher tier, which significantly improves their power. You can do this from the Upgrades tab of the crafting menu. Iconic weapons can be found all over Night City. You might receive one from a friend or loot one off of an enemy. It's also possible to find some lying on the ground or available for purchase at vendors. Some you might even craft yourself.
Thanks a lot.
Cool. So if I go into here, so I could have sworn, yeah, because look, it says empty scope slot, empty muzzle slot. I can mod it. I'm so confused then, because it said maybe I misunderstood what it meant. But I thought it said that you cannot mod iconic weapons. Reading comprehension failure on my part. Anyway, let's equip it then with a handyman scope and a silencer. So if we then go back here, Dying Night is equipped. Is that the silencer there? Look at that. I probably will unequip the shotgun. How can I do that without having to unequip? There we go. Just for the time being. So if I now leave this, I imagine, is there a shooting range? Because I can hear it. There is. Ah! Oh, that's so cool. And it might sound like I'm being dramatic, and maybe I am, but... Oh, wait, can I not get in there? Oh, shit, I can't get in. No! I was going to say, that's so cool that you can buy weapons and then go try them out, but I can't get in the feckin' door. Maybe I have to chat to Wilson to get entrance?
All right, let's see what you got.
Nope.
What I like to hear.
Nope, never mind. Shit. Ah, well, I guess we'll have to use it in the real world scenario. Okay. Cool. Well, that was quite fun. Quite enjoyed that. Before I go over there, which I'm guessing leads me into the elevator, yes. Explosion of taste. That is a horrible picture. Just want to quickly look up here. Are there any shards? I feel like this is the kind of place that hide a shard for some delicious world building. Not that I'm seeing any. Oh, there is something here. I don't know if I'm allowed to take it. 860 euro dollars? Yoink! That's huge! That's a lot of euro dollars, guys. And I'm guessing that's Eddie's. I'm getting it now. They've referred to Eddie's. Euro dollars, Eddie's. Cool. Distract enemies. I wasn't sure if there was going to be one which allowed you to hack like a burrito out of the system for free. Damn. Okay, so I'm getting the gist now of the hacking interface and how you can use it to see interactable items. And there's another level over here. Can I go in either of these doors? Rent paid? Rent paid? Okay, now let's go into the elevator. Let's go meet up with Jackie. I mean, I live here, so I imagine if I have missed anything, I can always come back and find it at a later date. Right. Open up.
Colony on the Red Planet. The proposed base will be subdivided into 3 areas: industrial, scientific, and residential. 10 residential modules are already available.
Oh no,
it's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us.
Ooh.
To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats.
Ooh.
The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation. And in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade. From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun Matsuri. Enjoy yourselves, Night City. After the break, cyber psychosis, myth or reality? Stay tuned.
Hanako Arasaka. This like, I hate that I'm gonna keep saying it, but I want to keep just saying, wow, this is so cool. This is so cool.
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian Jordan, and this is the latest from around the world.
Okay, you keep going.
The Lunarinskaya uranium mine collapse that occurred just outside Novosibirsk in southern Siberia has concluded with a happy ending.
Okay.
As you recall, 35 miners became trapped deep underground following a high-magnitude earthquake.
Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. I was trying to remember what button it is to sheathe my weapon. Can I just press this?
Thanks to their Suze-Lake 2 hibernation implants, the miners were able to survive without access to food and fresh water for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Fortunately,
Okay.
after their rescue and following a brief rest for technical evaluation, the miners were able to immediately return to work. Moving from below the Earth to above it, Militech has announced plans to establish a new colony on the Red Planet. The proposed base will be subdivided into 3 areas:
Okay.
industrial, scientific, and residential.
Okay.
10 residential modules are already available for purchase at
Wow.
a starting rate of 100 million euro dollars. A
Wow.
hefty price, yes, but can you truly put a price on your security? In New Mexico and Oklahoma, a new bout of unrest has erupted in the wake of suicide blasts at NUS bases. President
Okay.
Myers has openly blamed the Republic of Texas for the attacks.
The Republic of
In
Texas?
a swift reprisal, NUS
What?
forces carried out a series of bombings on Texan airports in Wellington and El Paso. Although both sides have expressed a desire to avoid further escalation of the conflict, bookies have put the odds of a full-blown border war at 3-1. That concludes today's World News segment. Please join us again next time.
Okay, I will. There was also a thing along the ticker at the bottom to say that domestic dogs are down to 200,000 across the entire world. Arasaka Extreme Performance. Okay.
Welcome to N54. It's time for your local news. Violence continues to
Okay.
plague the
We'll leave that there, because if not, I will never leave. We will be reading and listening to all of those news articles. Trust me. Wow. Look at this. Can I actually buy anything from them, or is it just set dressing? Ketchup and mustard? Seems like it's set dressing. That's fine. Oh! Beatrice Reeves. Affiliation with the NCPD. Abilities: light subdermal armor, combat stim, and flashbang. And then a patrol officer. Interesting that she is named as Beatrice Reeves, but they're just patrol officer. I wonder if she'll come up in the story at some point. Hence the name. I love that you can just point the camera at anyone and you can discover what their name is. Philip Smith. God damn. Travel from Chicago to Night City in under 3 hours, worry-free. Coming in. Oh, there's Night Corp. Okay, we heard about Night Corp earlier.
Me telling you to delta the fuck out of there.
Oh.
Yeah, no biggie. Not like that cyber psycho was a tank on 2 chrome legs. What the fuck were you thinking? There's a reason Max TAC exists, you know.
Civilians were in danger. What was I supposed to do? Just watch them get mowed down?
Listen, you, me, and every fucking cop in this city might as well be a civilian next to Max TAC. The day they give us the gear they're packing, go right ahead. Be the hero. Save the fucking day. But until then, you keep your head down and listen to me. That understood?
So Beatrice is one of the good ones. She saw civilians getting mowed down by a cyber psycho. I'm going to make a note of her name. Beatrice Reeves. And I think after this, I'm not going to do as many. Beatrice Reeves. Aided civilians during a cyber psycho attack, despite not being well armed. I also need to figure out why I keep drawing my gun every time I tab out. Is it because tab is getting the gun or alt? Yeah, alt. I'm going to have to rebind that because I feel like that's going to get me in a bit of a sticky situation at some point. Right shift, left control, alt. Cycle weapon. Let's put that on. I don't know. Somewhere really far away here. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. That way I'm not gonna, you know, be in a really, really tense situation. Tab out, and then they're like, oh, he's pulled a gun. Okay. Oh my goodness, here we go. NCPD. Whoa, what is happening? NCPD scanner hustles. The NCPD will pay you to help fight crime. So that's the symbol, okay? Gigs. Fixers will contact you when you approach a gig's location, and fixers. These intermediaries will inform you about local gigs available. So I'm off rails now. I can... What is this? I don't know. Tiger claws. Okay, enough yapping. Holy shit. Look at this. Whoa!
Man of the hour.
Jackie!
Took you long enough.
Hey.
Worked up an appetite, just waiting.
Yeah, Jackie, sorry, I was...
Sit down, let me finish this.
I was reading everything.
Drop in on Senor Vector.
Everything and anything has been read by me now. Sid, you had a... what's you eating? What's going on?
Didn't figure you was the type for Asian. Would have thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean? What's there not to like? Noodles? Check. Synth sirloin? Check.
Synth sirloin.
It's some more Chile action up in here, and you're looking at Mama Wells' signature sopa de fideos.
I wonder if there is a Cyberpunk, like, cooking book. That's a you know, a tie-in that so many video games do. I'd be interested in checking it out.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit.
Another system malfunction?
So happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Ooh!
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter DeShawn.
Dexter DeShawn.
Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Oh, street kid option! Dex ain't out of the picture?
Thought Dex bounced out of the ring a few years ago. Messed with the nasty crew in Pacifica. Things got ugly.
Mm-hmm. Gang wars 2 years back. Somehow Dex got caught up in the craziness. There's a lot of bodies lying in the streets by the time the shooting stopped. Yeah, Dex got lucky, though. Managed to slip under the radar till tempers cooled.
Okay.
Took a while, but he's made one hell of a comeback.
And this is what I mean, like, I'm not going to take a note on that now. I'll do that later in between episodes. So, again, I'm not going to talk about it too much more.
Hello?
Sorry, Jackie. Something about this stinks.
Guy's up to his elbows in blood, Jack. You want to shake his hand? Work with him?
It's the biz, V. Everyone's got blood on their hands. You deal with it. You move on.
How did you manage this exactly?
How'd you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I
right? Sure, Jack.
Oh, I love
him.
Say. Okay, what's the job exactly? Let's spill the deets.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal, he's riding on you now, is he?
Why me?
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Oh, Dex says he needs to check you. Talk to you.
Okay.
Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
I see now that his tattoo reads Valentino's and you can see the V, but I don't know what the bottom part says.
Gonna be long?
Jackie, chill. I'm just looking at your tattoo. I know my way around fixers.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V.
Okay.
Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
Ah, thanks, Jackie.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Vehicles calling. You can call your active vehicle to your current location with V as appropriate. V.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
Nice. Okay.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's go.
Feel this factory new ride.
I can't get over just how absolutely gorgeous everything looks. The lighting. I mean, just look at that. Oh, is there a... Sounded like something flew over the top of me. Is he? No. Oh, I'm driving. Oh, okay. Let's see how this goes then.
First stop. Ripper Duck and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
Is there a different perspective I can look
I was
at?
supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Miss D.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
Okay. Drive to the Ripper Dock. I'll immerse myself. I'll stay first person. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay, wait. Anyone coming? No, I'm turning right here. Bloody hell. And then we want to turn left here. Where do I park? Where do I park? I can pull into this red square, which definitely feels like... Oh!
Yeah, this is it. Come on, Vic.
There we go!
Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits.
You may come across valuable containers of the loot. They might be tricky to get to. Something about valuable containers? I'm guessing I went past one, which is why it flagged that for me. Who is this? Netrunner. Oh my... Look how much RAM you need to do anything to them. Okay, let's not mess with him. Let's not mess with him. Look at this.
Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them?
CohhCarnage?
Cameras are all around us, even within us.
I remember this.
Your joys, your worries, your life. For them, it is all mere spectacle.
That's crazy. I remember hearing that he was in it. If that were true, I'd already be dead. You suggest I gouge out my implants and go blind?
Let's just say you're right. So what? Should I just gouge out my optics? Thanks, but no thanks.
You are beyond salvation, but not the children of the future. Life untainted by surgery of the sacrilege. We can yet save them. May the mothers shield their bodies. May the fathers instill their hatred for Chrome. But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why, the titans of entertainment in Alpha Centauri! In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears, on full display!
Look, a real conspiracy guy. Like in that show! Quick, get that Snap still of you arresting him for revealing government secrets.
Open your mind before it is too late!
Get a photo of the conspiracy theory guy.
Jessica will like die when she sees this. Like this is
so
Max
cool.
Nova. I just can't.
Get wrecked, Gary. Can I chat with him anymore, or is that it?
Radio waves bear the truth. Let those with ears listen and those with eyes behold.
He's still talking new dialogue.
Their mothership conceals itself above our very heads. Ready yourself, for they are coming.
Look at that, the fight. Okay, well, Gary, I appreciate you.
Open your mind before it is too late.
I'm gonna go now, because I've left Jackie waiting.
If you turn a blind eye to their existence, they have already...
I love that we can still hear him. Oh,
Dr. Vector, we'll see
Misty,
you
hello.
now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
Okay.
You look pleased.
Cause I am. Always. Makes for easier living.
Oh.
But we got a new job lined up from a big hitter at the afterlife.
Oh, is it gonna be dangerous?
Don't you worry, mi amor. We're bulletproof.
That's probably not the kind of attitude we should have. We're bulletproof. Look at this. What a vibe.
Radio waves bear the truth. Let those...
And they say I've got my head in the clouds. Earth to be.
Sorry, Misty. I'm just looking around and enjoying your room here. Look at that. Okay. Oh. That's what I get for looking around. Horoscopes, storyteller group. Oh, it's a long one. That is so long that I will read that later, I promise. Like, not right now. I want to go and meet with the Read-a-thon. Can I look on her computer? That's probably an invasion of privacy. Let's go and meet with the Read-a-thon, who is out here, according to the minimap. Okay. You're... Oh! Can I pet the cat? Oh! There was something. Yes! Nice. I don't know how I feel about having to descend down some seedy staircase to reach the Read-a-thon.
You can see the fatigue on him. It's
Victor's
really
Clinic.
starting to weigh him down. Starting to take over.
Read-a-thon. Though a common practice, cyberware installation is still a dangerous and invasive procedure which can only be performed by qualified specialists. Read-a-thons. There are several Read-a-thons operating throughout Night City who offer a variety of different cyberware upgrades. Select your desired cybernetic upgrade from the list and enjoy your new abilities. Okay. Hey, Victor.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. It's been a while. To what do I owe the pleasure today?
Look at his hand.
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Have you heard of Dexter DeShawn?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter DeShawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Okay. We have had our suspicions about him. Looking to upgrade.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
I'm moving up in the world,
Vic,
Victor.
shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter DeShawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
I've not even met the guy. 21,000 euro dollars? Imagine if I came here with the money. Oh, that would have been so
keep
cool.
me waiting all day?
Sorry, pay you once I got the job done.
Quit crying, Vic.
There we go.
I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
Thanks, Vic. I love that he has that
Chair,
hand.
please. Sit down and relax.
Okay. Sit. There it is again, the system malfunction. What is that?
CohhCarnage optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances.
Oh, look
Now
at
jack
that. CohhCarnage, that's top shelf tech.
CohhCarnage? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
You're
Gave
too
you my word
kind
I'd
to
pay
me,
you
Vic.
back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
V? We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand.
I love how the optic was inside that pressurized container and how his finger perfectly suctioned it out. That was cool.
You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
I can get other modifications. So one available face mod, which I'm guessing is the CohhCarnage eye. Look at this on the right hand side. Basic CohhCarnage optics. Minus 20% camera detection speed. 4x optical zoom when scanning. Don't mind if I do. Okay. And then, oh, what is this? Armor. So let me have a look at this. Armor indicates your resistance to damage. You can increase your armor by investing in skeleton and integumentary system cyberware categories. Armor increases your resistance against all types of damage, excluding damage over time effects. Having high armor can reduce the damage you take by 25% or more. Okay. And then perks affecting armor, license to chrome, view in perk tree. We also have a hand one. Unlock this slot by acquiring the relevant perk, ambidextrous. Okay. What is this? Ballistic co-processor. Increases ricochet chance with power weapons, which I use. Directly links the user's optical implant to the weapon system, offering real-time weapon info. Also, very cool. Nice. And then, integumentary system, we have something in here. Subdermal armor. 2 health, and I gain 17 armor by equipping it. Okay, cool. Sure, I'll take that. I was about to say I'm guessing this is the tutorial, because there'll be more options. Holy shit. Frontal cortex? Mechatronic core? RAM upgrade? We'll want that, won't we? To have more RAM. Arms? Nothing in there at the moment. Skeleton. What have we got here? Scar coalescer? More armor when below 50% health? RAM recoup? Kinetic frame? Okay, I'm guessing I can't really buy many of these right now, considering I have, like, no eddies to my name. That's cool. 4 bonus stealth damage. Okay, we'll leave that there for now, and we'll definitely be coming back when we've got more eddies
Mark
under
1,
our
like I
proverbial
said.
belt.
Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea.
Okay.
Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear.
Okay.
This should do the trick. Talks to CohhCarnage Tech, too.
Well, thank you.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this.
Again, like, this is
Lay that major league
unparalleled
arm of yours
immersion.
right here.
What's new in the life of Victor?
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Victor Vector.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day, I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since.
I've been noticing, obviously he was watching the boxing match when we came in. If you look in the background, he's got a punching bag, A fight poster. Look at all of those
Gonna
trophies.
keep me waiting all day?
We'll have a look at
Just
those
like
afterwards,
that.
but that'll
Thanks.
probably paint a better picture of
Now, a bit of
who he
anesthetic
is or who he
and I can
was.
start cutting.
Ah, look.
Feel
You
anything?
can see the scarring. Nothing at all.
Same as always. Don't feel a thing. You ask me that every time, you know? Not as if things are gonna be any different today.
Sure thing, kid. I mean, not like there's any risk of a stroke or paralysis, but what do I know? I'm just a doctor. That's what I thought. Lights out for a minute, all right?
Oh, God, that was uncomfortable.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action.
Okay.
Linking you in.
Oh, so I'm now looking through
You
the...
might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
Wow.
Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Wait, that's it? You did it?
Seen more dramatic improvements before.
Patience,
Oh,
kid.
I
Give it a
didn't mean it
minute.
like that. Oh, I didn't mean that. When I said that's it, I meant more as in, wow, you did that quickly, not this is it. Like, this sucks. Scanning people. Scanning people with your optical cyberware can provide you with a lot of useful information, such as how strong an enemy might be, who is in their crew, or what type of weapon they use. As a skilled net runner, you can see a list of quick hacks which you can use against your enemies.
Time for the scanner.
Vic the Vector, best Ripperdoc in Watson, Night City veteran, old friend to Jackie Wells.
With anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions.
Yeah, look at my hand.
I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Database. Ah, this is so good. Database of wanted persons. A database of individuals with bounties assigned to them is now available to use. You can identify these wanted persons with your scanner. Since all are wanted dead or alive, the methods you use to claim your reward are entirely up to you. Okay.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Okay. Draw a weapon. This isn't my weapon. This is the wrong one. What about the virus?
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Hey! Thanks, Vic.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What is this?
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Okay. Thanks, Vic. You're the best.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of.
I
and
certainly
once you hit
will.
the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Yeah, look at the backdrop. I can ask him who's winning. I love it. Who's winning?
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now, every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Of course. Did you bet on this fight?
Got cash riding on this?
Nah, just looking. It's out of habit more than anything else.
And look, do you miss it?
Miss it, don't you?
I won't ask him about how business is. I'll leave him to watch the game. But I was going to say, just from analyzing the environment and his workstation, you can tell that he was once a boxer of some pedigree. Again, he's still got the punching bag hung up here, and then in the background, undisputed. Can we... 2067. Can we actually see his name on any of these? First place heavyweight, lightweight, middleweight? I mean, clearly he was incredible to have so many of these trophies. And he's hung it all up to live out his life as a... Oh. Healthcare and traffic safety. Trauma team leads the way. Read? Okay, we can quickly read that later. I want to do a little bit more before I end today's episode. So what have we got over here? Meat Man strikes again? What? Meat Man strikes again. It seems the killer, known as Meat Man, has claimed yet another life. His fourth by our count. The victim this time, 23-year-old Jeanette Bailey. Night City Police previously issued a formal statement about Meat Man in which they claim no such serial killer prowls the city streets. But the truth is far less comforting. Establishing connections between the murders proved difficult, but our investigators got their hands on reports that show the victims all died in the same way. What the hell is happening here? The specifics are too graphic to describe in detail here, but two key similarities stand out. Firstly, all of the victims died of a bullet to the head fired from a gun used to slaughter cattle. Secondly, the bodies exhibited scarring characteristic of burns from a red-hot branding iron. We got a chance to speak with one of the NCPD officers assigned to the group tasked with tracking down Meat Man. This guy, man. This guy's a real psycho. Extremely dangerous and still out there somewhere, said the officer. What the hell? Holy shit. Well, it's now my #1 priority to bring the Meat Man to justice. I cannot let this stand. I cannot let this stand. Anything down here that we can interact with? What do these even say? Nothing important. I wondered if anything down here might be interactable. No, none of them. Damn. Okay, cool. That was, again, just so engrossing. Like, sitting in the chair, our new Karoshi optic activating. Late, your F Biotechnica work with us? From Misty to Victor, running late, sorry, hugs. From Blaze to Victor, we won't forget you're a dead man walking. From Victor to Blaze, if any of your lackeys show up here again, they're in for worse than a split jaw. That's not an empty threat, try me. Blaze, okay. And Biotechnica, from Abigail Eden to Victor. Dear Victor, my name is Abigail Eden, and I'm a headhunter for Biotechnica. I was wondering if maybe you'd consider joining the world's most socially conscious, environmentally friendly corporate family. We offer full access to our state-of-the-art technology, security, you wouldn't have to relocate from Watson, and an attractive career path. Let me know it's worth it. Signed, A.E. Abigail Eden. I guess that's great, isn't it? Like, if you care to dig deeper, you can do so, and you are so rewarded for doing it. All right, Vic, I'm heading out, buddy. Thank you very much once again. I was really hoping we would organically say goodbye. Bye, Victor. I think I actually got a text from Jackie at one point. What's taking so long? Move your ass, SA. Dex is waiting. I'm on my way. So I'm guessing... Oh, the cat's back. I have to pet the cat. I was going to say, I wonder how long I can leave Jackie waiting before he just, like... Oh, there's an elephant. No. I can't get distracted. My squirrel brain is in full effect right now. I was going to say... I wonder if I can go around the front of the building and walk in that way, just to see what Jesse's reaction might be. Jackie. I keep saying Jesse. Jackie's reaction might be. Let's go in. Misty's Esoterica and Chakra Harmonization. Where are they?
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields. And of...
Did she see me?
I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay. Do my best to talk us up.
New contact added! Dexter DeShawn. Okay. Let me quickly scan Jackie. Jackie Wells, affiliation Valentinos. He is a wanted... Oh, how's Mama Wells?
How's your mom?
Worried about me. Been for a while.
Something happened?
Started climbing our way up. Got more and more knives out there, waiting to stab us in the back. Higher stakes, higher risk, Mano. You can see that.
How are you and Misty getting on?
You've been with Misty a while, huh?
Yeah, about a year. Why?
Just asking. Never thought you'd last that long in a stable, healthy relationship.
Hey, come on, Mano. You know I was raised right.
And finally, how well do you know T-Bug?
Hey, how well you know Bug, exactly?
La mamita got a soft spot for me. No, but seriously, she ain't the type you go out, grab a beer with. Don't actually think she got any soft spots anywhere. For anybody.
Right.
Okay, can I chat with Misty? How's Biz?
How's Biz, Misty?
Oh, she slid along the desk. That was
You're the
funny.
first person to walk in here for 2 days. And 2 days ago, it was a pizza guy. Got lost.
Aw.
People in this town, they've lost their spiritual connection. But well, you know, I'm here to serve them, not the other way around.
Of course, of course. Well, I'm glad I could poke my head in. Chakra harmonization, 1 hour for €15. 3 different incenses, Class B connectors, glitch-free, and Misty special, €25. 2 hours of advanced service, 4 core computing quality, long-lasting experience. Crystal radiation, €10.99 glitch-free. I love it. I love just the care and the attention to detail that has gone into crafting this. And like, even... Oh.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter.
Hello?
That's why I called you.
I'm in the middle of...
The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now, that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before MaxTac hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Sure. I don't know if I'll do that right now. Incapacitating enemies. There are various ways to incapacitate enemies without killing them. Non-lethal takedowns, non-lethal quick acts, non-lethal weapons, EMP grenades, and some combat gadgets. Weapon mods that change damage to non-lethal. If a given weapon, combat gadget, or quick act deals non-lethal damage, it will be mentioned in the description. Cool. So blunt weapons, as we discovered earlier. New job, Psycho Killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? I love that song. Hopefully some of you do too. Right, well, let's go and meet up with Dexter DeShawn then, shall we?
By their cold blue
He's
eyes.
still
Creatures
going.
born centuries ago on the Antarctic ice sheet. They hide their true faces under masks of human skin. Two-faced snakes, oppressors of humanity.
President Myers is a reptilian
You think
too?
President Myers is one of them?
Why so many shootings? Why do countless die on the streets as the police do nothing? What human would condemn his brethren to such suffering? And why? And where did this filth slither out from, you ask?
Antarctica, you said that already.
Today they hide amidst the snow and ice of the South Pole, step by step usurping our crown as creation's chosen. Millions of years ago, they evolved from dinosaurs to become the world's first advanced, intelligent race. And who is their progenitor? Their masters? The scientists of Alpha Centauri!
Okay. I guess that's...
I recognize you. You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
I'm gonna give him €100. Profit? Keep doing the good work, buddy.
You do good work. Use this to wake Night City up.
Thank you for your devotion. I saw a disciple of truth in you from the very beginning.
Gerald Winkler.
Radio waves bear the truth. Let those with ears listen and those with eyes behold.
Huh, okay, interesting. I wonder if we can go back to him in the future. I love that there was that familiarity where he recognized I'd been there before and spoken with him. And also the moment where we quote himself, we say, hey, you've already mentioned Antarctica is where... Oh. What is happening here? Patrol officer? Racketeer? The Tiger Claws wanted in Night City. There's an 2H2. Initiate overload? Yo! Okay, hold on. My aiming is not great. Street cred. Performing certain actions will reward you with street cred. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in the Night City underworld. Doing so will open up new opportunities. Okay. Oh. Where's the enemy? I was getting shot by... Oh. We did it! And I got 40 street cred.
Budget cuts my ass.
Okay. I'm gonna have to remind myself what the sheath button is again. Sorry, guys. Cycle weapon. Holster is holding down B. Okay. Oh, no, it's tapping B, not holding it down. My bad. Okay, can we then loot the bodies? Katana, tier 1 item components. A broken Liberty. Another body over here. Cyberware capacity shard. Permanently increases cyberware capacity by 2. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, and then we can see the bodies which still have loot on them because they're highlighted blue. So we've got one here. There's one round here with a broken Shigure. Money shard. 500 eddies. And a punk knife. And I believe the body round here from the first person we killed with a Kaiken. And I think that's it. I don't think there's any more left. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Oh, is that a radio station? Oh, turn on or off. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. I think we've looted up. Okay. I will have to go and apologize to Dexter DeShawn for my lateness. Sorry, buddy. I was just raising my street cred by killing some tiger claws. Okay, I believe he is just over here according to the minimap. I'm guessing this is the car? Hello. Oh, come on then. Get in. Is this the man, the myth, the legend?
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter DeShawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll.
Oh my God.
Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle?
Sure.
Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
Mr. Nobodies don't survive in Night City.
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Okay. Why meet me? Why the show?
Hang on. I got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could have had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could have just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are.
Okay.
Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Well, it sounds to me that T-Bug is way closer to Dex than we realize.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka.
Okay.
Surely that's no problem.
We're not referring to the Relic, are we? That's a death sentence.
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Mr. V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue with Maelstrom?
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
Sure.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, a.k.a. Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Royce guy. Who is he?
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath. Chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
And who's the woman?
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that.
Okay.
Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Tell me more about the client.
Client? What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all.
Sure.
Yours truly will be remote, T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jackie's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
I know all I need, I think.
I think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
Okay.
One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Interesting. Jackie Wells. Okay.
Dexter, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not, yeah?
Wants to check us out. See if we got what it takes.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right. Heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Royce. Do you know anything about him?
You don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing.
Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this?
So,
Maelstrom or Parker?
good.
What's first?
I'll visit Maelstrom.
Hey,
I say we knock on Maelstrom's door first. Pound, actually.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the All Foods and put my nose to the ground. Stick around. Hasta luego.
I don't know if I've played a game with such an engrossing introduction. That whole car ride with Dex just now was as good as it possibly could have been. And I would wager, without a shadow of a doubt, this big job that he has planned, it's got to be the Relic, right? An Arasaka biochip. And there is an Arasaka biochip that we are very much aware of. Having read the log or the shard in our bedroom, having watched the news article,
and the best chefs in the universe. If you're looking for a taste of paradise, don't wait a microsecond longer. Send space to 7299
Oh, shit.
right now.
Who are you? Jan Yunru. You are shredding. Oh, I think I've broken your guitar. Oh.
This is pointless.
I think the fret is actually quite accurate as well. Right. I think that is a really, really appropriate place to call it for now. You may notice down here it says optional, call Militech agent Meredith. We will probably give her a call. What a game, guys. What an absolutely incredible game. And I'm at the tippity tip of the iceberg. I cannot wait for more. Sincerely, thank you for watching. Next episode, The Pickup. Meet with Jackie and call Meredith. I cannot wait. But yeah, again, thank you very much for watching. This game, so far, pretty damned awesome. Pretty damned awesome. Yeah. Farewell, everyone. I'll see you next time.